Ah yes, why good morning. It is I, British, tea lover Igelknytt, back at it again with rather once again another tea-sipping extremity, or whatever the heck that French word. I don't know. I've got myself stuck in this little library for none other reason other than the fact that I recorded 20 minutes worth of footage and it all disappeared because I am a stupid idiot who doesn't clean up after myself. First, an explanation of why I hate small myth interviews, yet another explanation of why future Dark Meanings is the most worst myth in all history, and then I detected some numbers, found a case key, got myself into this room, and then that happened. I also noticed with the case key you could open up the magic tea, which could allow you some reading. January 6th, 1833, today I read the most marvelous of novels. It was about lovers who did not quite frankly, did not share the same connection. It lacked order, however. You could say the comedy in the novel was quite golden.
I didn't get it. Do I get it? I don't know.
I am here at none other than Amelia Agard's tea-sipping place for rich British French goons such as me to sit down and have a cup of tea at today. Ah yes, this is quite some rather marvelous tea. Everything has turned red because I sipped tea in this here place, and I'm going to say, I am going to get out of this here room with none other code than the marvelous Melange Forconti. Melange Forconti! Ah, crap, that was in all not caps. Melange Forconti! Melange Forconti! Get me out of here! Oh, this ought to do it. Nope, just sipping the tea in the magic room just does that. It also makes this place much darker. Yes, I was the one who discovered that thing in the wall. Because a picture had a peculiar looking button on it, which allowed it to open and close, for I am the best myth hunter out there. Akame Owo taught me that as a myth hunter you need to look at every single aspect and detail in this entire game. Read every book, read every page related to none other than the myth itself. Ranging from stupid tattoos on strange people, to stupidly placed keys underneath tables, telephones that give off plot, and then none other than my absolute favorite, lamps. Lamps. None other than lamps. Everybody loves lamps. You know I love lamps. Let's see if these chairs have magical buttons. Or magical buttons.
You know what you should not do? Tell the stupid person not to press the button. And then they press the button cause they are stupid. Hey, look, there's another place here.
Why, certainly, this place is rather dark, I do say. Okay, never mind, it's bright. I have completed this henceforth puzzle by cheating my camera outside. The final key is telling me to find the truth. Let me in! Okay. Now I shall proceed to slide this final key across every single wall.
Starting off with none other than this thing. Haha! I am genius! But I haven't found a code for the wall yet.
I'm sure I skipped this entire place. You got everyone's favorite. You got money. You got more money. You got newspapers. You got people trying to figure out the other people. This lady's an antichrist, right? She's also got a teacup hot tub. That's kind of nice, to be honest. I mean, rather, everybody would love some time to spend in a massive cup of tea, sipping tea from the blood, of course. I mean, from the tea in the bottom. Of course. This lady is rather peculiar. She's a hitman, and she's been stalking people such as Corrupted Damnation, Obsidian Shine, J-Slot, local towns bombed by abnormalities, or somewhere in Italy. There's a cannibal on the loose. I don't know what's happened, but either she is a cannibal or the cannibal killed her. No, No! I found the tea!
Who are you? You have returned. Quirky lady. You will come with... Oh, you opened the door for me.
Let me in! Give me the codes! Give me the codes! Give me what's inside of the thing!
Oh, look, I got the key. I can... Can you...
Give me your thoughts and opinions on this Antichrist heaven! Now, I'm sure I have found the study, and perhaps the phone guy must have been in this closet all this time. But that doesn't stop him from being killed by this henceforth Antichrist yandere prick. Come with me, lady. Apparently, in Enter the Gungeon, there is a secret room which can be acquired by
ruining a chimney or something. Stop looking at plot, come with me. We're skipping the entire story and getting to the final part. Here's the truth. The main character is a murderer who loves to take a piss on certain things and use bodily fluids to create tea. And they say, oh, my collection is this big. And everybody's like, oh, no, that's disgusting. And they're right. And they're Twitter.coms. This person is weird. They have not cultured. And so she goes and kills them. Murder, knife, ching, dead, ching. Managed to get out. Managed to get out as well. This guy managed to get out. Oh, he's dead. Myth hunt 1, myth hunt 2, myth hunt 3, myth hunt 4. And eventually she ends up killing them all at the end. This is why you must be very careful when looking at your tweets. That is the moral of the story. And else, it's time to tweet about this. T for losers. You wanna know who else is a loser? People who try to get myth hunts out of me by contacting me on Twitter. That's kind of stupid, not gonna lie. Okay, let's get out of here.
I do say that was rather a peculiar investigation.
Hey, where are you going?
Migrained falcon tea. You're gonna say that, aren't you? Yes, you're gonna rather say that. We're gonna go back into the tea room, and then the video is gonna slowly fade to black, and you're gonna figure out what's gonna happen in the next episode, which is not really what's gonna happen. If you sip tea in this here room, it's gonna go horrible.
You can have this case. You can have the case key. You can get rid of the case.
You can easily smash it in with your head, but I don't think that's a good idea. You'll suffer brain damage, which is exactly what happened to me. Did you know that I was the man who invented brain damage? It all started when I drank soup that has been left in the corner of the pantry for 15 years. That's about the same amount of time I've been spent studying the bone structure of the skeleton. But alas, I was kicked out of the school for screaming too loud. Henceforth, I'd sip tea all of the time to keep my nerves in control. And that was that for this short episode of SMI. The most gayest and useless myth-hunting documentary in all of existence, focusing way more on the entertainment factor rather than the actual logic factor. Let's see if I can unlock these cases.
Oh, yes, give me the stuff, give me the key, you know the code, give me the key. Hey, what's in there? No, give me, no! Can you do the code again? I kind of screwed up. Thank you. You are a hero to us all.
Give cop! I want... Oh! Yes, the code is telling me to go back into this place. Back in time, to the good days of the 18th century, when one man decided to save the entire city of London by inventing the so-called form of society known as poverty.
Oh, this was a code.
Poverty allowed us rich people to find a certain type of people to laugh at while we sip our teas. And they say,
oh, look at this coffee. It tastes strong. It keeps me up at night.
What absolute losers haven't heard of a single thing known as the melange faucon tea, which is basically like normal tea, but it has a blob of shit floating on it. Anyhow, that's rather that. Toodles.
Uh-oh! Make sure when you your video folder on is over. Up. You do not get to keep any of the stuff you recorded because you are stupid.